Yeah, some interesting news reaching us regarding
Manchester United are heading to Villa Park for what promises to be one of the most intriguing fixtures of the 2025-2026 Premier League season. On paper, it looks like a tough away test. Villa Park is never an easy ground. Unai Emery is one of the most tactically disciplined managers in the league, and Aston Villa have built a reputation as a well-organized, aggressive side at home. But when you dig deeper, a different story begins to emerge. Behind the scenes, Aston Villa are facing growing problems at exactly the wrong time, and Manchester United, under new head coach Rúben Amorim, may be arriving at Villa Park with a quiet advantage that could decide the game. This is not hype, this is not fake news. This is about timing, pressure, squad balance, and momentum, the small details that often decide big Premier League matches. Let's break it all down. Aston Villa's first major issue is squad stability. Over recent weeks, Villa have been forced into changes that disrupt the rhythm Unai Emery values so highly. Emery's system thrives on repetition, structure, and tactical familiarity. When that structure is shaken, even slightly, the effectiveness drops. Villa's defensive organization has shown cracks. Not always obvious, but noticeable enough for sharp opponents to exploit. Their back line has struggled with transitions, especially when pressed aggressively and forced into quick decisions. That becomes a serious problem against a Manchester United side that is increasingly comfortable pressing high and attacking space quickly under Amorim. United fans have already noticed something different about this team. There is more intent without the ball, more discipline in shape, more clarity in movement. Amorim may still be early in his Manchester United journey, but the tactical identity is starting to show, and that identity is exactly the kind that can expose Villa's current weaknesses. Another issue facing Aston Villa is mental pressure. Expectations are rising around the club. They are no longer seen as underdogs. They are now expected to compete, dominate at home, and control games. That expectation changes everything. When you're expected to win, the margin for error disappears. Manchester United, on the other hand, arrive with a different kind of pressure, the pressure of proving progress. And that kind of pressure can be freeing. Players play with hunger, with edge, with belief that they are building towards something bigger. That difference in mentality could be decisive. Unai Emery is a brilliant tactician, but even top managers struggle when multiple challenges hit at once. Squad rotation, fitness management, and maintaining intensity across competitions all test the limits of any system. Villa have looked slightly stretched, not collapsing, but not fully in control either. Against a reactive opponent, that might not matter. Against Manchester United, it absolutely does. Real fans don't just watch, they subscribe. Are you one of them? Under Rúben Amorim, United have become more compact between the lines. The distances between midfield and defense are tighter. The pressing triggers are clearer. And most importantly, the team looks more unified in purpose. This is where Villa's next problem appears, dealing with organized chaos. Manchester United are no longer a side that presses randomly. They press with traps. They force mistakes in specific areas. When opponents play out from the back under pressure, United are quick to pounce. Villa's build-up play has been brave this season, but bravery without precision is dangerous. One misplaced pass, one slow decision, one defender caught between choices, and suddenly, United are running directly at goal. Villa Park can turn tense very quickly when early control slips away. Another challenge for Aston Villa is managing Manchester United's unpredictability. This United side doesn't rely on one single pattern. Attacks can come through wide overloads, quick central combinations, or direct vertical passes. That variety makes defensive preparation difficult. Emery prefers to neutralize threats through structure. But when threats come from multiple angles, structure alone isn't enough, you need perfect execution. Manchester United's confidence away from home is also growing. That's important. Villa Park feeds off energy. Silence the crowd early, and the dynamic shifts completely. United know this. Amorim knows this. Expect United to start fast, not cautious. From a physical standpoint, Villa may also be facing fatigue concerns. The Premier League schedule is unforgiving, and depth matters. When rotation becomes necessary, chemistry suffers. When chemistry suffers, timing is lost. Manchester United, meanwhile, are beginning to look fresher in key areas. The balance between youth and experience is improving. The squad is buying into Amorim's demands. You can see it in the work rate, the tracking back, the collective effort. This isn't the Manchester United of confusion. This is a Manchester United side rediscovering identity. For Villa, another hidden issue is emotional control. When games get chaotic, Villa sometimes struggle to slow things down. They either push too hard or drop too deep. Against a team like United, that emotional swing can be punished. United are learning to manage moments better. Not every attack needs to be forced. Not every possession needs speed. That maturity is growing, and that's dangerous for opponents. Let's be clear, this will not be an easy match. Aston Villa remain a strong side with quality players and an elite manager. But football is about moments, timing, and context. And right now, the context slightly favors Manchester United. Villa are dealing with pressure, disruption, and fine margins going against them. United are building momentum, belief, and clarity. That's why this match matters so much. A win here wouldn't just be 3 points. It would be a statement. A sign that Rúben Amorim's Manchester United are ready to compete intelligently, not emotionally. That progress is real, not imagined. For United fans, this is the type of game that shows whether the rebuild is truly taking shape. For Villa, it's a test of resilience under growing expectation. One thing is certain, this is not just another Premier League fixture. It's a clash of timing, mentality, and direction. And Manchester United fans should be quietly optimistic. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for breaking football transfer updates, analysis, and exclusive content on United Pulse TV.